I want to make the perfect pumpkin cake for my friend's birthday and Halloween party. In my last video I already prepped the pumpkin cake, as well as a salted maple syrup caramel for the filling and a cream cheese frosting, which I colored with some pumpkin puree and crushed Oreos for the perfect colors of the pumpkin. So that we are now ready to finally build the pumpkin cake. First, pray that the cake won't stick to the Google hoop, then cut off all of the edges and finally try to divide it into 3 even layers. And now we also need something from our luckily not too salty extra cake layer to fill the hole in the middle. So now that everything is ready, drown the cake in some milk with pumpkin spices and some pumpkin puree.
So basically pumpkin spice.
Then top the first cake layer with the cream cheese frosting and make sure to add a bit more frosting to the edges so that nothing will drip out of the cake when we fill it with some salted caramel. Repeat everything one more time and make sure that the edges are mostly even. And because I wanted my cake to look like a real Halloween pumpkin, I also carved some holes in there as a face. Afterwards I used the black frosting to color them so that it looks as if the pumpkin is hollow. And then it's finally time for our orange pumpkin cream to turn our cake into a pumpkin. I covered everything with the cream and tried to get it as smooth as possible, and also added a little tooth because that's just the typical face of a Halloween pumpkin for me. Now that everything is smooth, I'm going to destroy it a bit again because it looks too much like a fake pumpkin and I want some structure. To get that, I just added some bigger grooves and also used a brush to get some small ones. For the final touch of a realistic look, I used some leftover cake crumbs and cream to shape a stalk. Afterwards, I just covered it with some white chocolate and matcha before I added it to the final Halloween pumpkin cake. And since this is a present, I won't make the Qualitätskontrolle, but make sure to check out my stories if you want to see how the cake looks from the inside.